Yep.
Paternalism. What do you mean paternalism? What are you talking about? Elaborate on what that is and why it's a danger.
So paternalism can be defined as regularly, consistently doing things for people that they can do for themselves. Now you want to be careful with this because we all the time do things for people they can do for themselves as kindness. So I'm a marriage counselor. You didn't know that. You thought I was an economist. I'm gonna give you some marriage counseling. When you're lying on your sofa watching the Packers beating the Bears, and you're in nirvana, and your wife says to you, "Would you please go take the laundry out of the washing machine and put it in the dryer?" It's a really bad moment in your marriage if you say, "Honey, I don't want to be paternalistic. I think you can do that on your own. Go transfer the laundry on your own." Bad move. Really bad move. We do things for people all the time they can do for themselves because we want to support them and encourage them, and they're tired or whatever. So don't be an idiot. I once had two young ladies who'd read When Helping Hurts, and they said, "Dr. Fikkert, we read your book. And you know what we did? There was a 95-year-old lady on the street corner, and she asked us to help her walk across the street. We said, no, we don't want to demean you. You can walk across the street by yourself." And so we stood there and cheered for her as she walked. I'm going to face Jesus someday, and he's going to say, "Brian, people used to help old ladies across the street. Because of your book, they don't anymore. Not well done, servant." Be nice to people, help people. But if you're constantly doing things for people to the point where they're not using their own gifts and their own abilities because you're rushing in and doing things that they could do for themselves, that's paternalism. It's rushing in, it's taking over, it's doing things for people that they can do for themselves on an ongoing basis to the point where they're not actually using their own gifts. They're watching you use your gifts. That's the problem. And we tend to do that in our missions work, both in the US and around the world. We rush in, we take over, and rather than recognizing the gifts of the people that are already there and fanning the flames of those gifts, we crush people's ability to use their gifts because we take over. That's the problem. And it's so often, let me just add this real fast. So often we say to ourselves, okay, so I did some things this week on my short-term missions trip that probably weren't that great, but it was just 1 week. What we forget is that we are one of 52 short-term missions trips that have happened in that location this year. And so we're part of a larger drama. Haiti, my word, the
Mhm.
Haitians, the whole Haitian worldview is that outside forces run Haiti. Demons run Haiti, and Americans run Haiti. NGOs run Haiti. That's the worldview. Every time we go on a short-term mission trip to Haiti and we take over and we distribute resources, we exacerbate, we perpetuate the story that's been woven in the course of centuries there. We're part of a larger narrative. We're not in isolation.